Well, Warren Buffett just bought a stock, and it actually might surprise you. It's not a company like Nvidia or Meta or Apple. It's Ulta Beauty, which is crazy. We're going to be talking about why he bought it, my thought processes behind it, and I'm very, very excited to make this video. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Do it right now before we jump into it. Like, subscribe. All right, guys. So let's dive into this here. So looking at Ulta Beauty, you guys can see the stock alone today was up 11%. Looking at the chart here, you guys can see just this rapid amount of buying pressure. So what happened? Well, the one and only Warren Buffett bought the stock. Now, why did he buy it? I want to go ahead and actually first show you guys this. This is a intrinsic calculator. It pretty much determines the fair value of Ulta Beauty. So what I did is I put in the EPS, the expected growth rate, and a lot of analysts think that this thing can go to about 9% with the average price target near and around $460. So for me, I felt like that was too high. So I did a modest 5%. A lot of analysts say 9%. So, and then we also did the current yield of the AAA corporate bond. Now, the reason I made this, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this, is because the intrinsic value or the fair value of Ulta Beauty is $407. And this is using Benjamin Graham, who's actually the writer of this. This is The Intelligent Investor, the book Warren Buffett actually read. So the intrinsic value is 407. With the stock price still being 365, that still gives a great return if we can get back up to those levels. And if we're going with a modest 7%, that intrinsic value jumps up to $495 a share, which from its current price gives an absolute no-brainer investment for anybody. Now, if you guys want to get this intrinsic calculator, I'll put it down below, as well as all of this other investing course material. It's super cheap. It's like $25, and it's worth it. It pays for itself. So make sure you guys check that out. I'll put it down below for you guys. But getting back on track here, you guys can see that Ulta Beauty has seen this nice upward trend going from lows at about $161, hitting highs at $572. In the past couple of months, we've seen just a huge amount of sell-off, actually selling off quite a lot from highs all the way to lows. That's about a 44% sell-off. And somebody like Warren Buffett doesn't get fearful of sell-off. He actually looks at it as opportunity to buy the stock. Another reason, if you actually just look at basic technical analysis, I know Warren Buffett doesn't use it, but you guys can see it has heavy support on this line. So given that it hit it and it's already moving its way up, could be a really, really nice indication of possible future buying pressure in the short term. Another thing here is if we go ahead and we look at the fundamentals, we've actually seen, some decent fundamentals with the total revenue being up 3%. And on top of that, one of the things here, the gross profit's up 1%, and the operating profit is down. So the operating profit is pretty much all of the profit other than taxes, some debt interest. So I do think this is where we could see some of the issue with this stock, though, here is going to be at the operating profit. And if we go ahead and we actually look at some of them, revenues and stuff like that, I want to show you guys the net margin. The net margin is down about a 12%. So what this means is the company right now is not profitable. So I do think this is outside Warren Buffett's norm, and he could be just looking at a short-term little move here. But overall, that's why he's buying it. He bought this huge company, Ulta Beauty. Let me go ahead and pull up this article so you guys can still see it here. So Warren Buffett still holds $400 million of Apple, reveals new investment in Ulta Beauty, and that's insane. That's insane. He has $277 billion in cash reserves. I'm more wondering how much he bought bought into this. Let's see if it says. And it doesn't seem to say. But I do think, though, guys, one of the reasons, obviously, why we're getting so much buying pressure is because a lot of retail investors, a lot of analysts follow what he does like crazy. So right here, this is how much he bought in. $266 million at the time of filing. So, guys, I'm excited. I do think there could be a nice little move coming soon. Warren Buffett's a smart guy. One of the things is over the past, since he started out, investing, he's had an average return rate of 20% a year, which is unheard of. It's unheard of. So, guys, maybe I'll pick up a couple of shares and we see what happens with it. But it's already up about, 11%. So, we'll see. Let me know down below if you guys are buying it. But that is everything going on with Ulta Beauty. I'm excited for this one. There could still see a huge move out of it. Like, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And take care, everyone.